Yes, sorry I'm gone. I'm driving so far. Tell me why you coming to me and say you want me again. Never wanna lose me, 'cause I'll be missing you.
This land is actually not ours. It's actually a family friend of ours. And then they just approached me and my family to help develop this place to something they could rent out because they didn't want to sell it off. So me and my mom actually, along with my sister, are going to help start this process. We found it just last year lang around November, and yeah, we officially opened January. We are a beach camp. Not like I don't think you'd see that one anywhere else, but really we don't want to build villas, we don't want to build permanent houses. We just want a chance for people to start camping because we do like outdoors and camping too and make it accessible to everybody. So and especially for people who've never tried camping before, they get to try it here. So that's what we like to do. Sustainable. Well, at least in terms of training, me and my mother, we have very long experience in terms of hotel business, property management business, and we took some of the practice there with us. For the most part, one of the things we try to do is try to limit our disposable items. We try to keep glass bottles as we can for our beverages to offer. Trash everywhere, but mostly we just stay on top of it ourselves. We make sure our staff always cleans the property every day, every morning for all garbage, and we always dispose of it in the correct areas as well as recycling. We offer something new. I think we're the first of it, widely known beach camp everywhere, and eventually someone will start copying us. But at least for the first few months, no one can copy our concept here, and especially not in Kawit. Everyone already built up all their properties, and no one can copy us that easily here. Just a bit earlier, we just wanted to give people a chance to see more open ground. Like I said about the whole camping thing, we wanted them to be closer to nature. It's one of the things my mom likes to say. But yeah, we want to give a big open area that people can do whatever they like without any concretes and no, God forbid, swim. I've seen a few places with swimming pool by the beach, and that made no sense to me at all. Before this one, it was just unused land. The family that owned this place, they didn't have a use since the last owner that passed away a few years ago. So now, so they started. It was just recently they wanted to do something with it, and that's where we came in. And as for the name, well, it's a stupid name. Honestly, I didn't expect it, but no one took it. No, it was free in the DTI, so of course we took it. It was a very simple, catchy name. Open. At least in terms of in this Kawat shoreline, I think us here have the longest undisturbed stretch of beach property. I think the closest one as big as ours, as wide as ours, is Paradiso. That that one plus, like I said, no permanent big structure. It's really open and windy, and it's not too hot like in a concrete house. Oh, we do hire a lot of local. Most of our staff are from the locals. You tell. Even me and my family, we're all from Medellin also. So in terms of that, we are also trying to promote more eco-friendly way of running business. Like we don't want to serve as many alcohol as everybody else, not really serve as much food, so we don't promote a lot of waste. We always like to tell our customers, guests to even clean up after themselves to make sure nothing's left behind. And for the most part, we don't touch the land as much with our construction. It was just a few small things we needed, and everything else is just wood dug into the earth, so it's easy to remove it, leave it back as is if ever. Well, one of the issues is that it's never going to be as 100% permanent. Eventually, we're going to have to replace almost everything here. Even I think we have a life for those things for about a year maximum with no heavy storms. It's a nice concept to not making anything permanent, so it won't disturb the land, but at the same time, nothing is permanent, and so it'll break down eventually, which will be tiring, but hopefully we can stagger. Never underestimate the audacity. People will always find new ways to surprise you. Is a kind way to say it. They will always. The straight answer is people are really stupid. We just gotta prepare for that. Any and all situations we've seen it, because half the rules we make is just on the spot because we didn't realize, like, why are you gonna do this? They still do it, so that's why we have to implement it. But all I can say is we predict it as much as we can, but just prepare that people are always gonna do something nonsensical, especially or non-sustainable. Exactly. So you just gotta prepare for it as best as you can.
Go, daddy, go. Now pass it to my bro, let's go. Okay.
He said one day you leave this world behind, so live a life you will remember. My father told me when I was just a child, these are the nights that never die. My father told me.
One of us matters, has a role to play, and makes a difference. Each one of us must take responsibility for our own lives, and above all, show respect and love for living things around us. Sustainability is no longer about doing less harm, it's about doing more good. Go green, stay happy.